Hello everyone, my gardener friend. This Ram Sorat Giberson garden. Today is still in March, early spring, or it's still kind of partially winter. Aston, Georgia, USA. ช่อง Ram Giberson สวัสดีค่ะเพื่อนที่เมืองไทยตอนนี้แรมจะเอาให้ดูในสวนอันนี้เป็นภาษาไทยกลับไปประที่ภาษาอังกฤษ Okay everyone I want to show you a little bit about the dry stream and why I built the dry stream and wanted to show you that yesterday, but I didn't get to it. So today I'm tempted to do. This is the walkway that you see. Right now had Japanese maple, the red dragon, and the crimson queen. That's not really fully leaved in yet, but it looks very, very beautiful. What you're looking right now, it's the red dragon. It looks very, very interesting. The way the branches go, the way that everything come out, and it looks very, very fascinating. To me, it looks kind of like the dragon, like they said. I don't know if you see that or not, but so before I go on the walkway, I like to show you the flower that beautiful flower right about now. It is just along the walkway. I will get to the dry stream in a minute. But I want to show you along the walkway. This is the flower that called Chinese bloodroot. It right about now the foliage is gorgeous. See at the foliage. Come out right next to the big rocks. It looks very, very natural. The flower is very, very beautiful. Sorry. Try to bring it a little bit closer. So you can see. I'm trying to improve every day, by the way. And thank you for supporting me. And the foliage is beautiful. That is a new blossom. Let me find a new blossom. They come out. I'm gonna open it back up again. Do it slowly. Bear with me. I'm getting better day by day. And then I'm going to move the camera slowly. Did like a stepping down to the waterfall part. And you see the flower is everywhere and also the foliage is everywhere. It just beginning to come out like about 2 weeks now. Right now it's blooming, but it had the ability to kind of go everywhere. About more than 15 years ago, I bought 1 gallon, a little size, and then I planted it because it's called Chinese bloodroot. Because I love the foliage because it's kind of tropical looking. And I planted way in the wood. I just explained to you. And now I kind of have them kind of everywhere. The roots, when you dig them up, it be kind of like a yellow, almost like turmeric color. It's not red. But, you know, I mean, if you come across Chinese bloodroot, if you like it, you know, I would suggest that you keep it in a pot or somewhere. Make sure that it didn't get out, okay? But if you didn't mind, that this thing would go everywhere. It grow in the deep shade also. But if you have like a broadcasty and part sun, part shade, I'm getting up now. It's okay. We do well. This is kind of grow. The good thing about that it will grow underneath Japanese maple and underneath the tree that have a lot of root. Because if you mulch it, the root is very, very surface, but it had ability to go everywhere. This hellebore. They kind of go together. They look very, very pretty. And become a ground cover. Kind of everywhere right now and underneath Japanese maple for me. But I love it though. But for the people who did not like this thing to be running everywhere, I don't recommend that though. And just this is the one, the ground orchid, the hardy orchid that I talked to you about a while back earlier. Now they're just beginning to come out. So eventually it'll be about maybe 1.5 feet tall, and then it'll bloom, both white and pink. And this one, I'm gonna walk real slow, tell you what's happening in my garden. This plant right here, this is underneath the red dragon, Japanese maple. After I mulch it, which is when I did that video, I don't know what day that was. And now it's coming out, it looks so fresh. Looks so fresh. And then the red dragon, Japanese maple, have moss grow on them all over. So it looks very, very, very beautiful. And the ground covering here, later on, I would have hosta will come out, but for right now, I don't have hosta. But I do have narcissus, the green one, or kind of look like cloven, but it is a narcissus. And this one, it's kind of like a creeping, like a strawberry. It had a very, very nice variegated foliage. Right now, since the leaf is not really come out yet, what you see in my garden right now, there's a lot of ground cover. And this one, some people will call it a cowbell, the white foliage, and had ability to go everywhere. Also, when it run with the Chinese bloodroot, that looks really, really good. And this is when you see it, you recognize the name right now. It just slipped my mind. It is something bell, something bell. When you see that, when you recognize that, please leave me a comment. I want to refresh my brain. It's been here for a long time, and I planted here for a long time. So it looked together very, 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 very beautiful, as you see. Then what I have here, I thought they're very, 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 very cute together. This is the Tector. It's called Tector, Japanese iris. When it blooms, the color can be blue or can be white. This one is blue. So when it blooms, it will be like about a foot, and then it'll be a blue color, look like iris. But it is Tector, Japanese iris. So this combination, I really like that. They look very, 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 very good together. And in this area, there's along the walkway. This is just right at not too far from my front door in the backyard. So I'm gonna go slow this way and show you what's along the walkway. Right here, the cowbell. Ooh, I'm gonna try to be very, very stable. The Tector Japanese iris, and then the bell thing, I forgot the name, I'm sorry. And then it come here, it come together. And then the Japanese painted fern beginning to come out right here. For me, this is the beautiful time of the year, because everything had been, I call it sleeping throughout the winter, and now they're beginning to awake. It's just like refreshing, you know, how the plant come out, and then it kind of look brand new again, which they're struggling through the heat and all that all year long. And then now they take a rest for about 2 months or something, or 3 months to the season, and now they're just coming out, being alive again. You know, to me that's amazing. Okay, now I'm gonna get here to the dry stream that I want to talk about, which is, I tell you what, along the walkway to the dry stream. This hairy ladder that I planted over the dry stream, and this the red maple, which had not come out yet. It's called the Scarlet filigree. It grow kind of low. And this dry stream, as you see, you look further, oh, I can't go over there because I'm going to bring it in. You see that underneath there, I planted Japanese weeping yew to come right out from there. And then above that is my driveway. So when it rains, watch a lot of water coming down here. So, and then it wash out to the garden, to the lawn. So what I did with this, I kind of carved down the shape as you see right now. Then put the rock right in the middle to create the slow down of the water flow. Then I put the big rock, which is the moss that's growing right now. And then I put another big rock. Built a lot of rock on the side. Underneath of that, I put the landscape fabric underneath to stop the underneath erosion. Then I put the rock on top of that, you know, build the rock to the side, and then create the dry stream. So the water will come directly. The low point of my driveway is right here. So when the water watching down, right here. And then it came all the way back down. And then right next to the wall, I put the lay leaves scarlet filigree Japanese maple to kind of give a little bit like almost like a Japanese features sort of garden, but it's not like that. It's just kind of like you know, kind of soften out the wall a little bit. And then I plant a ladder on top of that to kind of give a little bit of more natural look to the dry stream of what we will see in the woodland. Then now I put the statues right here, right next to that corner, to make the dry stream look like the part of the theme of what is in the garden, make it blend. And this little girl here, I have her more than 30 years. I named her Cat. It's a stone cat statue. And so I'm going to turn a little bit slowly. So as the water come down, you see the higher point, the water slow down, and then they drip down, and then they drip down. And then I put the thick, maybe about 3 inches or 4 inches of gravel on top of the landscape fabrics. And then I come down here to the low point, right here, what I'm pointing at right now. Underneath there, sometimes when it rain real hard and it rain all day, and the water will still pump out to the lawn, which is right there. You see the lawn right there, to the lawn. So I didn't want that because it messed up the lawn. And then so what I did, I have to open the bag up. So I built, I'm gonna bring it back. I built a very shallow, maybe about 3-4 feet deep, what they call French tank, right here. Right here. About 3 feet wide. It's about 3 feet, 4 feet deep, right here, right on the ditch that you see here. And then what I do, I put a lot of strong mellow on the top, sorry, around the hole and on the bottom. I put some kind of like a chicken wire on the bottom, and then the landscape fabric on the bottom of that too. And then on the top, I put kind of rebar on the top across, so that way when somebody step on that, you're not falling into the hole. Then I put like a real several layers of the chicken wire on top of that, and then I put the landscape fabric on top of that. Then I put a lot of rock and also put what the gravel that you see on top of that. So now that hole is underneath of all that. So when it rains all day, it's washing down, and as you see, I have some drain sprout coming out here too. The water will go into the French tank I just explained, and then it set in there, and then it get absorbed into the ground as it go. So it stopped the water from washing over to my grass. So to put the water, to slow down the water furthermore before it drains into the French tank, I put the rock right here along the walkway. So when the water come, before I put the rock in like that, when the water come before it had a chance to drain into the French tank, it washed it out. But when I put the rock here, it slowed down the water and kept it in here. Then it drained right into that hole. So that's it. When you heard the term a French drain, and that's what it is. So the French drain can range from 6 feet, 3 feet, 4 feet, depend on how bad your water situation is and how nice you wanted to make it look. For me, I wanted to make it look like a blend into the environment, which is natural. And I only do 3-4 feet deep and about 3 feet wide, because I don't have a lot of water to handle coming from the top and come all the way down here. I don't have a lot of water, a volume to go in there too. You can do this same idea if you have a lot of water, but then again, you're gonna have to have a bigger tank, a deeper tank too. So the water would store in there and it would feed the ground when the land is dry. And you can also bury another pipe underneath the tank, French tank, to let it drain out somewhere too. But normally, it depends on your situation. Okay, if you have to put in an extra pipe to take the water out of the tank to somewhere else, and then you make that judgment. But a lot of times, if you dig it big enough, deep enough, big enough, you follow that same strategy and keep the water in the tank to feed the ground, that would be the great idea. So I have this kind of system put in many different angles in my garden. And because this land is stepping down, you can see my driveway, it kind of up higher, and then it's stepping down toward the waterfall I showed you yesterday is another step down. So I have to do something like that in many different places. So I thought I'd show you on this spot right here. Okay, well, thank you very much for being with me today. And today I just wanted to share you the idea. If you thought about doing that in your garden, you know, this is a good time to do, because it's a time to do a lot of what they call the foundation building, and I see this at the part of the foundation. and good luck if that's what you're gonna do. And for right here, right now, I'm gonna say hello and say goodbye, and then I'll see you again tomorrow. And then for Thai friend, I would say ขอบคุณมากๆที่ติดตามดู and then สวัสดีค่ะแล้วคุยกันใหม่นะคะสวัสดีค่ะ and Aston Georgia USA talk to you see you again later and สวัสดีค่ะ and bye thank you